Hi, Kit works with you, Flower Duet, Flower Arranging Friday, and welcome to fall. The flowers we're using are not that varied. We're going to use an Israeli ruscus, and we're going to make sure all the bottoms are cleaned, meaning there's no leaves that are going to be below that water line in the vase. Then we're going to use a type of leucadendron, the Sunset Safari. Again, we're removing the leaves that are below the water line. Then we're going to be using a red alstroemeria, and again, we're going to peel off any leaves that are below the water line and any leaves up here that might be broken. Then we have some peachy roses, orange roses or red roses would be pretty too. We're going to stand it up, we're going to turn it around, clip off all the leaves so we can see where there's any thorns. If there's a thorn, we're just going to give it a little cut and take it off. Those are our flowers, and you want to clean everything before you start. I've cleaned everything. And I have my vase, which is a basket. But inside the basket, I have a container of water, and there's a leaf in there, so I'm going to pull that out. So a container of water, a little higher water would be good, but this will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of my leucadendron, and I'm going to have it all about the same height, like so. So I want to make sure it's all about the same height at the top. Then remember, you want to make sure you don't have any leaves that are going to be below that vase, that water line. Take any leaves off. Then I'm going to cut everything across about at the same length, slightly at an angle. And I'm going to try to do that within 10 seconds so that I know my stems haven't sealed up before I pop them into my vase. And then I'm going to put them in, and then I'm going to let it go, like so. I'm going to take some ruscus. Same idea. Make sure it's all lined up about the same height at the top. Should be. I haven't really trimmed that much. Give it a fresh cut. Place it in the middle, not worry about other stems, and let it go. Okay? I'm going to take a bunch of alstroemeria, maybe about 8 stems. You see me? I'm going to have it all about the same height again. Cut, I don't know, about 2 inches off. I'm going to push them down and then let it go. Now what I'm doing is I'm turning it around and I'm zhuzhing a little bit. So anything, if I don't have approximately a leucadendron, a ruscus, and an alstroemeria, then I'm moving things around a little bit to make sure that I have things. And I also want to take a quick look inside and make sure everything is in the water. Okay, so now I'm going to take a bunch of leucadendron. I'm going to cut only about maybe 1 inch or 2 off the bottom, and I'm going to place one in at a time quickly within 10 seconds in like a clockwise direction. And let's see if I can move these aside so you can see me a little better, although I should just be looking at the arrangement. So now what you want to do is, as you start to fill in the middle, you want to keep your stems a little bit longer because they're going to be straight up and down, hopefully, and not so far across, because you want them to stand up more straight. So this is our adding some more alstroemeria. And I can cut like 2 or 3 at a time just to keep it fast. I have a bunch cutter too. But I'm still placing one at a time, so I'm controlled. Now I have this cute little dianthus on the side. These are kind of short. So what I'm going to do to add them is I'm going to lift up like this and add them in right around the lip of the vase because they're a little shorter. So lift up, put in across. Also, sometimes they break, so you want to be gentle with them. Lift up, underneath, and across. Lift up, And when I say across, that means it's going into the vase across the other side. I'm going to keep going. Any leaves that are below that that are going to be below the vase water line, I want to take off. I think I need to put one more underneath here. So basically, this is just like a shortcut method to filling a large vase. The key is it has to be a big vase of water. If you were to try to do this with phloem, you couldn't do it because you're still always going to be doing one stem at a time. All right, so I have another green trichdianthus. Let's put that right in the middle, making sure it's going into the vase. So some alstroemeria here. Make sure I'm distributing my color throughout. So I am cutting 2 at a time, but I'm still making sure I'm placing them 1 at a time so I can control where they go. And then I can switch to just 1 at a time. We have our greenery. Greenery is good to fill in between places. Again, the trick here is these have to be a little longer than the first ones you put in because they have to be going straight up and down. So I'm hitting a lot of stems in there, so I got to keep pushing it around until I see, till I get them into the vase. These are going too far that way. There we go. All right, almost full, but there's a big hole in the middle. So we need to add some more of this leucodendron straight down. Keep that length so we have the height. We need the height. We want to end up with about double the height of the basket, which is our outer vase, not the thing that's holding all the flowers. Now, how many stems you need depends really on how big your basket is. So the smaller the basket, the fewer stems you need. So this is what I would consider a statement piece. So this is basically, we just need a few more alstroemeria in the middle, I think. And then I'm not sure I'm going to add the roses, but if you did, you'd want them to make an impact. So you want some right around the lip of the vase, making sure that you get into the water, right? You want to be able to see them. Then you want to have some in the middle that can be seen too. So any of the shorter stems, like this one, you can tuck in here, and then it can be held by some of the other stems. These are left over from another design, so I don't have that many. This gives you an idea. So we're just going to do one side so you can see how, if I had enough, how I would place them around. And distribute them in the vase so that they could be seen. So we'll just do one-sided. I'll show you what I mean by that. Another one here. So if I had more roses, I would do this sort of look on the other side. So this is 7 roses. So I'd probably need about 15 or 16 roses, maybe 20. It's a pretty big container. So what I'm missing is like the top here. And what I need is a little bit more color. So you might as well use the most inexpensive thing, which is Alstroemeria. Plus, you know, Alstroemeria does last a really long time. So I need some color right up here in the middle. Keep it long. So that looks pretty good. And then I don't want to just have just that. So I got to break it up. So I got a little green trichothianthus, and I want some leucadendron to come up through the middle. Also, that one's a little too high. Let's turn that around for you. I don't think he's in the vase. Let's make sure they're in the water. That's why. I'm just hitting something. So that adds some nice depth through the design.